Hello everybody, welcome back to the second part of my gameplay series for the Monkey Maharaja faction for Conquest of Elysium 5. I'm Icon and we have suffered some losses, but all in all, my session looks pretty good. I've managed to gather up a nice troop stack here with lots of nice summons, and we have a good income, so let's see where today will lead us. I'm really curious to see what I can do here. Study Akashic Magic spells of level 2. Hell yeah. And let's see what I can do here. So, wait a sec. Ah, you get new spells. My bad. Not rituals. Well, it's winter anyways. I hate traveling during winter in general. So let's keep recruiting our war elephants and see what we can do. So my secondary hero can gladly go for this mine. The hero we got can now roam freely and conquer stuff. And we've discovered the capital. So the capital is it's super powerful to own the capital, but it's also very difficult to get there, to conquer this place, so I'm not sure. Well, let's go for another summoning here. We gained a Yakshini. Well, let's see. That's Hydromancy and Forest Magic. Let's check out this guy. So, he is able to go for Sapphire Summoning, and he can inhabit a lake. These guys are really cool. So, once you plop them on a lake, they won't move away from that spot any longer, but they produce sapphires, and you still can spam your summons with them. So I'd say this guy will not really travel with us. So where's the next lake that's easily defendable? Lake and easily defendable. That's two things that don't go too well together, huh? Well, okay. Let's pick him up for now and keep him with us. And then we're going to drop this guy into the next nearby lake. Oh no, my hero got gibbed. Damn. So that was a really short hero story here. But that's okay. I kind of expect to see the AI pretty soon. Astrologers. Can I afford? Yes, I can. Brilliant. Like I mentioned in the last episode before, I really love to pick up all these mages. Astrologers are, again, very buff-heavy, but oh, this guy can even go for a meteor. But all in all, I consider them very much on the buff side. Okay, ha! Just like I said. There's the first enemy color showing up. Right, we took that silver mine easily. We've only lost one little Marcata. Not really anything to worry about. And I'd say I'm gonna pick up an astrologer for my other stack, because I really think that's a great thing to go for. Sadly, I don't have the necessary sapphires to dip my dude into the lake, so we're going to wait for that. Now, no overrunning? Damn. How dare they? Let's see, but we've lost some of our one of our hamlets down there. That's a little suspicious. Let's go for it. And sentry that dude. But sadly, I don't have any special guy as of yet who has the ability to summon troops out of sapphire emeralds, because I have a really high amount of emeralds available on my troop stack right now. Ah, here we go. Cultists. Well, let's have a save file and let's go for that. Most of the time I don't need those save files, but I have a better feeling going for it. So, since this is one of the bigger fights, let's check it out in detail. That's what I mentioned. Those war elephants are a massive frontline for your armies, and they soak up so much damage, so you don't have to suffer through all of that. And we have a lot of buff spells going on here from our backliners here. Those Apsaras are more powerful than you might actually think. There we go. So, Star Showers. I actually killed a high cultist, so that means the enemy cultist faction just got a severe blow. Because I happen to know how hard it is to get yourself a new high cultist. Whenever that happens, it's really bad. Celerim the Pyromancer. Yeah, why not? I mean, those mages, they are really good. I know I'm repeating myself, but that's only because they are really good. Alright, let's pick up this stack and give them some more monkeys. Needs more monkey. Okay. Now we only need to find out where... Oh, geez. Okay, let's just see how this will play out. If they attack me, that's a bad sign. If they don't, that's a good sign. Alright, it was a good sign. Let's save this. And let's see. I mean, I should have enough power. In this scenario, I'll go for the lesser summonings. So I have a little bit extra meat on the bone here, you know. Well, let's just attack that dude. If I'm getting lucky, this will be already the end of this fight against the High Cultist. Oh, this looking good. Wow, we only lost 12 units. Jeez, nice. Yeah, well, I lost most of my war elephants, but honestly, I'm pretty sure we just took down the majority of the AI's forces there. So I'm really, really relieved. The High Cultist faction is among one of the worst to let them spiral out of control. If they get the time to spiral up, they're among the most powerful summoners in-game. And I'm not over-exaggerating. Like, if they get to do their thing, you're pretty doomed. And that's really just as it is. Alright, we got a really, really nice momentum right now. Let's keep going with it, I'd say. But I'd really love to know where the hell those cultists are living at. I mean, I would suppose they came from the north, because that's where all their troops came from, but... Ah, here. I really just want to stomp them while I weaken them. So, Piccaneers. Well, I'd rather pick them up here. And more Banda warriors. I love Banda warriors. They are so good. Extremely powerful dudes. So there's more structures from the enemy. And there's a coastal hamlet. Alright, I'd say my little guy here is already at a really good spot. Perform Ritual of Mastery. Hell yeah. So... War elephants! More war elephants. Okay, so let's move my other stack up there. Oh, well. And I got that slight feeling as if we're already pretty much done with that enemy. Not so sure about that, but... I have that slight feeling. Because if I remember correctly, the deserted port is their starting site, but I can't say for sure. It's been a very long time since I've played the cultist faction for the last time. But we'll see about that. So, here we go. We took the deserted port with ease. Staff of the Night. So, this city? Yeah, let's take it. Easy. And Utheldon, well... Let's upgrade his troops. with some nice stuff. You know, mostly Markata archers and archers, so let's stock up with some expendable troops. I always like to do that, especially when we had some losses. And let's see, next turn I can finally go for my first ruby summoning. Can't wait to see that in action. And let's retake our library here. It's unacceptable. There's another cultist. Where do they come from, actually, dude? Okay, we've lost the Markatas, but that's... I basically hired them to lose them. Here we go. Let's keep smacking them, dudes. Alright, but I think the yellow player should be out of business after that. Nice. Alrighty, so we're now at the point where I am allowed to go for more summons. So there we go. Ruby summoning. There we go. It turns more and more effective the more different well, summoning sources you got, I want to say. Basically, the more different generals you got, the better this grows. Sida. Yeah, just this guy. Also Diamond Summoner, damn. And more Akashic Magic, okay. Wait a sec, that's not what I wanted to go for. So here, that's the real bummer about this faction, that you got so many different dudes basically able to summon the same stuff. You don't get any say about what you want to have there. So right now, I'm, for example, sitting on a massive stockpile of diamonds. Not diamonds, emeralds, and that's just bad for me. But on the other hand, if I had the emeralds, it would be crazy. As you see here, I'm not even forcing towards the strongest units so far, because I also think it's not that much worth it, you know. Yet. The longer this game now goes, the more it grows worth. But, well, now we have to find out where the last AI player is scuttling around, actually. But if I'd have to take a guess, I would say somewhere in the north, but little do I know. What's really good about this whole situation is that we got commanders practically everywhere. So I'm pretty much able to go wherever I want to go. Ooh, a new war elephant has appeared. Nice. Well, let's stomp the moose. And keep exploring in every direction. I got 3 pretty strong stacks at this point. Although my Pyromancer stack is the weakest for now. Oh, I took over a moose. So here's a entire city, which is under nobody's control. Hey, here we go. So this looks a lot like we've got a witch or something like that at the enemy roster. So let's take the pirate port. I love it. I mean, this is actually just the best you could wish for. Let's go for some heavy Banda warrior upgrade. You know what I want to say. And let's just pick up another upgrade for the Yogi. Because, you know, if you upgrade them, they get better spells. And World of Lies, Confusion, as an AoE attack. Let's do this. Alright. So, Minotaurs. This looks like Druids. Okay, this is going to be a hard one. Druids are bad. Ass. They're really strong, that's all I want to say. So, brigand lair. And it's also quite hard to take them down for good. Because it's hard to find their main power site, you know. So let's pick up some troops for all those places here. By the way, if you're looking for a decent defense for your cities and you got a lot of iron to spend, there's nothing as effective as some catapults doing the dirty work for you. Alright, there's a lot of dead stuff here around. So 100 units. Most of them are goblins, I see. Well, sounds just like my favorite type of troop allocation. Let's hire some extra Marcatas, so we got a nice amount of creep troops. But they don't dare to attack me. That's interesting. So, I found a scroll of Pandemonic Paths. Be extremely careful with these. Basically, this thing opens up a portal into Pandemonium, and the worst part about it, it's a one-way ticket. There's no way back booked, so if you're stuck there, you're stuck there. And it sucks to be stuck there, I can tell you. Okay. So, did we take down that stack there? Whoa, boys, we're roasting them. Nice. So I think I overscaled the enemy quite decently. Let's see. Probably this might hurt us a bit more. And I got not enough juice to go for anything else there. What a pity. So it looks like they took down my Pyromancer stack. Okay, whatever. I kind of like expected them to lose at some point. I feel like I overstretched their power as well a bit. But I don't have any regrets whatsoever. So Scythia needs a new commander. Or two. So let's see. Yeah, there's a nice amount of troops around here. So let's start roaming. I lost one stack. Let's upgrade. Let's update with a new stack. Always keep those guys rolling. Oh, I also noticed I have 30 diamonds on me. So transfer units. Let's do this with this guy. Diamond summoning, and we got even more of those nasty Akashic magic users. This is extremely powerful in the long run. The more you got of these dudes, the worse it gets. Nagas, also not bad. No action points left. Alright. So, one severe mistake I did with this faction was to think that their summons would be underpowered or anything like that. Believe me, they're not. They might not have these extremely powerful singular units that just swing the tide of the battle all on their own, but what you get with this with the Monkey faction is that you can just rely on those swarming units so good. And those magic users are actually extremely powerful in the long run. Now, there is an invasion coming from this direction. Dang. What an annoying movement these guys got. Well. Ah, barbarians. Is that the home faction of these guys? Well, I gotta keep my flank here under control. Oh, almost for free catapult. I love it. This is absolutely insane. So, let's see. Gotta strip away those forests from these factions. It's extremely important. That's their juice for summonings, you know. Right? So, we took down the Satyr Commander, and, well... I lost my own commander, though. That kind of sucks, but... 193 units. Oh, dear. So... okay, that went down for us. That's a Dryad. Jeez. I think it must be... Let's check out the situation. I mean, they were outnumbering me massively. How the hell did we win that? I mean, if you look at those numbers, it's insane. But I think what happened there was my spellcasters. That's what I kept saying. The Akashic magic is insane. I really didn't expect to win this, to be quite fair. But I guess once the big animals were down, yeah. And it was a combination of converting and stunning the front line, which actually overtook this fight for me. Wow. So, yeah, that's how powerful the summons of this faction can be. I am absolutely delighted to see how well this went down, because I feel like that's a good example about the actual power of this faction. And, well, I don't think that there will be that much more happening in this session here anymore. I'm not sure about it, though. But usually this is one of those turning points, you know, where the AI is just utterly broken, and they got big problems in getting back on their feet. But let's not be too happy too early, huh? So... let's go for another nice stack here. And let's keep hiring units there. Okay. There we go. The backup, you know. So, what do we have here? We took down a pawn. So, another 166 units incoming. Oh dear. I wonder if I get that lucky one more time. I somehow doubt it, you know. Let's go for... yeah, okay. Oh, but I think a Yaksha is actually exactly what I was waiting for. Yeah, here we go. Emerald summoning incoming. Perfect. Here we go. That's just what I needed. Wait a sec, that's the wrong one. And I can, well, let's save the game, because I'm a little bit afraid of what's going to happen next, but it might go just well, you know. Not sure about it, though. But we won. Pretty decisively. Holy crap. Yeah, well... the quality of these units just sucks, you know? It's a lot of... the numbers are high. The wolves, bears, and all. The white centaurs, though, as you see here, they killed the most. They were practically the strongest among these, but... oh no, we have oh god. Strange mist event is so annoying. But whatever. This is one event where you can accidentally stumble into your enemies. It's actually quite hilarious, but it's also quite annoying. So yeah, it's going to be extremely hard to actually get rid of the last little bit of this enemy, because they got a really nasty amount of stealthers. So it's always been a severe pain to finish off factions like these, in my humble opinion at least. But I think this might be one of their last commanders. Alright. So let's see. One good thing is the AI has the same troubles as you have, so whoopsie. That didn't go down as well as I thought it would be. So here we go. Yeah, they avoided me. That's a good sign. Whenever the AI avoids you, it means that they are pretty sure they'll lose if they attack you. So let's do the Are you? No, you're the wrong dude. Damn. All right, let's go for the summons. More Akashic magic users. So then it was this guy? No. Ah, this is one thing. It's bothering me. Did I lose my summoner for that stuff? Because I don't see him anymore among these. Yeah, whatever. Ah, here. The Yaksha. And let's keep summoning those units. These are now my best friends. Okay, I think I might have enough for one more lesser summoning. Yes, I have. And let's smack them. Or at least I hope so. Alright, yeah. Jesus. Almost no losses. Well, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, they're just falling. Alright, I'd say this looks pretty much like a win to me. I mean, sure, like I said, it's extremely pesky to get rid of all of these. Like, they got these guys everywhere, and I find it so hard to discover the last site where the enemy has their city, because the Dryad actually don't really have cities, so to say. They have one. I think they can turn the ancient forests into cities, but beyond that, they're pretty. They have a little bit of a problem of expanding. But as you see here, they are literally everywhere right now, which is kind of annoying, but not really. They don't really have any chance to come back from this anymore, I think. It's just the AI is just stolen here for better times or such. I'm merely trying to find out where they got their last retreat. Yeah, well, since I'm not that much of a big fan of running around and picking up the last bits and bobs, I feel like let's just take that as a win. I mean, I didn't play too attentive here anymore, mostly because we were just stomping these guys, and I'm pretty sure that I should have hired more troops, and I should have went for a little bit more, but I think so far it is pretty clear. Sooner or later I will overrun my enemies, and I think this was enough for you guys to see how you can go for a how to win a medium-sized map with these guys. Of course, on a larger map, you would need to organize your realm a little bit better, and especially the summoning would become a lot more important. Right now, we just went for the medium summons. You can go for larger summons too. You can even go for another rank here. So the Avatara is going to summon then godlike creatures for you. And, well, it all rolls down the same. You have those dudes that can summon even more dudes, and this is pretty much a trademark move of this faction as far as I've seen things, and I really dig it. But the biggest downside to all of this seems to be the extreme hunger for gemstones and an extreme micromanagement fiesta. Because as you see there's just so much that you need to take care of manually that I always feel like yeah, it's pretty much a pain. All right, let's keep it there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think I'd need to scuttle around, hire new stacks, which I didn't do, but if I'd really wanted to win this, this would have been not too hard at all. Just a couple of extra commanders that kept a gridlock on this side of the map, and then I would have had it easier. But I hate playing against these forest-based factions because they are really hard to smoke out. Anywho, drop me your comments, leave me a thumbs up, and of course, let's see where this all leads in the next series. And feel free to subscribe if you haven't done so already. There's lots of content there waiting for you. See you guys next time, and have a good one. Bye-bye.